When the World Cup captures the globe's attention next month, the United States won't be among the 32 nations kicking off in Russia, and that has many calling for a change. U.S. Soccer is one of two countries who don't abide by FIFA's rule of a promotion and relegation system. Recently, I sat down with a man with his finger on the pulse of the world's game, Riccardo Silva, to discuss his proposal in making U.S. soccer more competitive across the globe. On a 14th floor overlooking Biscayne Bay, Miami FC owner Riccardo Silva is working on opening a door toward a new way of thinking about soccer in the U.S.
Poku one-on-one. Poku inside the box. It's in the net. It's in the net. Miami FC.
The media mogul's company, NP & Silva, made an astounding $4 billion offer last summer to Major League Soccer to carry the league's media rights for a decade.
It works very well worldwide. It works very well in South America, in Europe. And we know that this would mean more money for everyone, including MLS teams. There are huge parachutes, so the relegated team gets huge economic, financial revenues.
The idea of the bottom two teams in the league annually being relegated to the second-tier league is like a last-place Major League Baseball team being forced to play in the minors. And at the going rate of $150 million for an MLS expansion franchise, the league declined.
To flatly reject it without any conversation seems a little crazy to me, other than the fact that the bar has been set. Now the MLS knows, oh wow, our rights fees have quintupled, or whatever the number is, from where we are today. And that's simply by making this change, making soccer in the United States a global sport, not an American sport.
But Silva argues the bigger picture. Given the current structure of the MLS, it's leading to a competitive decline in U.S. soccer overall.
What we think is that the system is not the good system for soccer. It is the perfect system for NFL, for NBA, for other sports. Unlike football, soccer is an international sport. Unlike in football, in soccer, US is number 30 in the world and not by far number one or the only one. So it's a total different situation which requires a different system.
For the first time in 32 years, the United States will not take part in next month's World Cup, leaving a gap in the momentum track for a sport and the MLS that has been steaming into new markets across the country.
We have no excuses. We failed today.
Even former U.S. head coach Bruce Arena, in a recently released book, called for change of leadership, telling the Los Angeles Times they just don't get it, the people that run the sport in our country.
U.S. can be always among the top 8 or 10 countries worldwide in soccer. They have everything. They have the population. They have also the interest in soccer now. They have the financial potential. They have everything to succeed. With a different open system, I think this potential will be unlocked. Now it is locked.
A recent St. Thomas University poll found that nearly 70% of U.S. soccer fans are in favor of promotion and relegation. That same poll found 80% believe professional soccer can be successful in Miami.
Hello, Miami. Hola, hola, Miami.
Earlier this year, a group led by David Beckham and Jorge Mas were awarded a MLS franchise. Yet struggles to find a stadium location have stalled the franchise from kicking off. And while skeptics see Silva's promotion and relegation idea as a way for Miami FC to be the lone Miami team in the MLS, that's not the case.
First of all, I fully support the Beckham project with also my friend Jorge Mas, and I wish them the best. And I think two teams would only benefit soccer for Miami. It's not about how many teams, but it's about growing interest for soccer in Miami. Then there is space for everyone.
And while the idea to make U.S. soccer more competitive is as clear to Silva as the water he looks over from his 14th floor window, the future of promotion and relegation is a murky one.